calling with the show. It is our honorary co-host, Lou DiBella.
Well, I was hoping that Joe didn't. Is Joe still with you? Because I was hoping she wouldn't hang up.
Oh, we can get her on.
You know what? She's in the queue. Let me wait.
I actually like Jolene, except for the fact that her boss and her tend to spew like really mean and nasty bullshit constantly about other people, and to double spin on. I ain't getting a lot of phone calls from main events asking about my fighters. I got 50 fighters that have nothing to do with Heyman, by the way, and I still don't get phone calls about them. So this whole idea that they're looking for the best fight, they're looking for the best fights with who they want to work with. But you know what? You're going to sit there and tell me about promoting? Who promoted Deontay Wilder in New York? Well, if anyone was around that promotion, I promoted the shit out of Deontay Wilder in New York, and 12,800 people were there. They got a poster child at HBO after Golovkin, the guy that's the poster child for HBO Sports, and he doesn't sell a fucking ticket. And, she wants to sit there and talk about why there was not a lot of, the viewership was down. Maybe because Green Bay went, and in that game in Arizona, Green Bay, there was a friggin' Hail Mary pass, with seconds left, and the game went into overtime and did one of the most massive ratings in football. Maybe, that had something to do with it, maybe. Instead of, pointing fingers and being nasty and destructive and mean. I like Jolene, actually. I think she's a good boxing person, but that's just some big-time bullshit.
What was the part that pissed you off so much? Was it about the ratings?
I mean, you're gonna get hurt really, really badly if you're on against an NFL playoff game where there's the game is a betting game close to no one knows, half the world's bet on the game. It's NFL playoffs. Friggin' Rodgers throws a Hail Mary with seconds left and the game goes into overtime. You don't think that affects the rating? And maybe the fact that her boring-ass fighter, who, by the way, I believe was legitimately hurt, but her boring-ass fighter and Martin, the fight lasted a couple of rounds and there was very little action. By the way, her guy was already starting to lose the fight, even though he did get injured. I believe he really got hurt. I don't think anyone was faking anything. That kid was in significant pain, that guy. So, I believe he was injured, but he was injured and he got hit by some shots and he was starting to didn't look exactly like he was engaging the bigger man, and that fight wasn't going to build a rating. And then you got a playoff game going into overtime and she was going to sit there and say that a guy wasn't promoted. Her guys never sold an effing ticket. Ever. Kovalev, never. Forget about 12,800. Forget about 12,800 in a city that he's never fought in. So, I like Jolene, but she just really pissed me off, and it's the kind of thing that her and Kathy constantly do. They're always, with the negativity, the finger-pointing, the bullshit, the mocking of other people, and acting like they're, the be-all, end-all in the promotional business. They know everything, and everybody else doesn't. Cut the bullshit. Just, be fucking nice. It's not that hard. I like Jolene. She really does care about the sport, but, I'm sick of the bullshit bombs being thrown by people when they know damn well that they're not telling the truth. Had nothing to do with it. It had everything. That rating had everything to do with the fact that the football game went into overtime and literally was on right against not only the first fight but the main event. And there was nothing scintillating, and there was no fault of Martin's. And yes, I'll acknowledge Glasscover was hurt, but there was nothing scintillating about the first fight that was going to build a rating.